This is for you if you're in education, you care a lot, you want to give a even if it's hard to do so. I got into education to contribute meaningfully to the lives of students, and I felt I did. For my first few years, being a teacher was my calling. But then I changed schools. Suddenly, I no longer enjoyed teaching. My new school required things that didn't align with what I thought mattered in the classroom. How is it possible that I can have the same job, being a teacher, and at one point it's a dream, and at another, a nightmare? I'm not talking about good days and bad days. I'm talking about a place where I felt unstoppable and in another completely weighed down and suffocating. Strangely, even though I was in a nightmare, some others around me seemed to be doing okay in the same place. And that's when I started to see the three types of school. And once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. Being a teacher isn't the same thing everywhere. And schools are not one size fits all. There are three types of schools and three types of teachers. The three types are expert, coach, and counselor. Each represents a role for a school and its staff to serve a student. And it hit me. We align with one type and have an allergy to the others. When I was doing well, I was in a school that mostly aligned with the role that made my work feel like a meaningful contribution. When in another school, I was a mismatch. I still had the same amount of work, but I disagreed with it professionally and morally. My work no longer felt meaningful. It felt like I wasn't contributing. Each of the three types works in very different ways. Expert schools give teachers the autonomy they want to make decisions for their class, whereas coach schools want collaboration for a shared school-wide approach to learning. And counselors, they want negotiation to guide learning decisions with each student. Expert schools have clear hierarchies with clearly defined roles, whereas coach schools have a layered hierarchy with a variety of roles that have different levels of influence. And counselor schools have a flattened hierarchy, which makes all voices equal, be they staff, student, or families. So out of these three, one is the best fit for you. We feel we are contributing meaningfully when we work as our preferred type. Being forced to do another type's work feels futile and it goes against our nature. The three types allows you to name what is already shaping our schools and to work with it, rather than being unable to address it and still facing the consequences it presents. To learn more, like and subscribe, contribute meaningfully in schools, comment which type you lean toward and which you are not a match for.